Today, we will look at the conflict between Israel, United States, and Iran from a philosophical perspective. Most news talk about missile, military, strike, and politics. But philosophy asks deeper question. Why do nations go to war? Is war ever morally justified? And can conflict ever truly bring peace? In this video, we will explore the idea behind this conflict through philosophy. To understand this conflict, we will use four philosophical perspectives. First, realism, which explains how nations struggle for power and survival. Second, just war theory, which asks whether war can be morally justified. Third, ideological conflict, where beliefs, religion, and identity shape politics. And fourth, existential philosophy, which focus on the human cost of war. Those perspectives help us see war not just as politics but as a deeper human problem. One important philosophical idea in international politics is realism. Realism says that countries mainly act to protect their own power and security. Philosophers like Thomas Hobbes believed that in a world without a central authority, everyone strives to protect themselves. In this situation, trust becomes difficult. For example, Israel worries about the military strength of Iran. Meanwhile, Iran fears pressure and influence from the United States, so each side increases its military power to stay safe. But this often increases tension instead of reducing it. Another idea is political philosophy is the balance of power. This means that peace is maintained when no country becomes too powerful. In the Middle East, Israel has strong military capabilities and support from the United States. On the other side, Iran builds alliances and religion influence. Each side tries to balance the power of the other. But when the balance breaks, conflict becomes more likely. Philosophers have also asked an important moral question. When is war justified? This idea is called just war theory, developed by thinkers like Augustine and Thomas Aquinas. According to this theory, a war should only happen for a just reason. For example, self-defense or protection of innocent people. However, the way war is fought also matters. If civilians suffer or cities are destroyed, the moral legitimacy of war becomes questionable. This conflict is not only about power, it is also about ideas and beliefs. After the Iranian Revolution in 1979, Iran established a political system based on religious leadership. This system strongly opposed Western political influence. Meanwhile, Israel sees Iran as a major security threat. Because of those deep differences, politics often mix with ideology and identity. Sometimes political conflicts are also explained through religious ideas. Some groups interpret global conflict using religious prophecy or end-time narratives. When people believe a conflict has divine meaning, compromise can become more difficult. Philosophically, this raises an important question. Can diplomacy work when people believe they are fighting for a sacred cause? Existential philosophers focus on the human experience of life. Thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus believe that human life is a fragile and full of uncertainty. From this perspective, war reveals the tragic side of human existence. While governments talk about strategy and power, ordinary people face fear, distraction, and loss. This reminds us that behind every political decision, human lives are affected. Modern wars also affect the global economy. One important area is the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow sea route where a large part of world's oil supply passes. If conflict spear in this region, global energy price can rise. This shows that war today is not only military, it is also economic and global. Philosophy also talk about something called the security paradox. Every country wants to feel safe, but when one country increases its military strength, other countries feel threatened, so they also increase their weapons. This cycle continues, and instead of peace, the world becomes more dangerous. The biggest philosophical question remains: can war ever truly create peace? History shows that wars sometimes solve immediate problems, but it often creates new conflict and deeper resentment. True peace usually requires dialogue, understanding, and compromise. The conflict between Israel, the United States, and Iran is not only a military struggle, it is also a conflict of power, belief, security, fear, and historical experience. Philosophy helps us to see beyond headlines and political statements. It reminds us that the real question is not only who wins a war. The real question is whether humanity can find a way to live together in peace.